MLB The Show is on the air as we come at you this evening from Globe Life Park in Arlington. We've got an AL Western Division showdown tonight between the Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Shelby Miller gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And fellas, you take a look at this Rangers team entering play here tonight. They come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first four have been wins.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game. Hold on here, though. That was really a close play, so they're checking to see if they want to challenge that safe call.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Career line against Shelby Miller, a very impressive 5 for 6. Hit hard to the right side. Guzman fields it cleanly, and a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, look out for Josh Reddick. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Popped up. Cabrera has a play. And that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. Now the Rangers will get their first crack scoreless. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
This is skied out toward right. Reddick Has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you have to love the thump that Joey Gallo is providing at the plate right now. He hit 40 home runs on the nose last year. You look at that on the back of a baseball card, you're like, wow, that's a nice season. He's that kind of a player, and you know what? He might be able to do that again this year.
First pitch on its way from Verlander. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And he fouls this one off. And fellows, these Astros entering play here tonight. Tough to complain about the start they're off to. 4 wins in their first 5 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs into first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Joey Gallo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch on its way, fouled away. The 0-1 off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate so he'll step out and ask for time. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's Carlos Correa now. Comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Carlos.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields is there. 1 out.
Time for a look at the Rangers on D. And let's focus our attention at the guy who plays one of the premier positions in the game, and that's Elvis Andrus. Listen, when I watch this guy, I can't help but think Omar Vizquel. Came into the league, was all glove and figuring it out at the plate, and has consistently gotten better offensively while never losing a step with the glove.
Batting 6th, the designated hitter, Aledmys.
Standing in, Aledmys Diaz, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
2 balls and a strike now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Called strike 2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this.
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here's Rougned Odor now. His line against Justin Verlander. He's totaled 4 hits in 26 at-bats. He's taken him deep once.
Odor.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Drilled to first. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools. The ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
Stepping up now, Nomar Mazara, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. The 0-2 once more. Misses. That's ball 1.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2. Fastball right back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the third baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the switch hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1. Little chopper back to the mound. On to the first baseman, Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network. Here's George Springer. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Number 4, George Springer.
First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Springer swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Miller's ready. Here's the 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's ready for his first at bat of this early season contest. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. 2-2 now. Line drive to left. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Third inning, no score to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Michael Brantley as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. The pause and the 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now, Ronald Guzman.
Leading off for the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald Guzman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Altuve. And that's the first out.
Batting ninth, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. He was hitless in the shutout last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, and Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. The next 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys throwing the country hardball so far. Top speeds of 95 and 97. Skied into very shallow right. Mazar is under it. 2 gone.
The batter, number
Coming
1.
to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Shin-Soo Choo will lead things off after the break. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4, and we are tied 0-0. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the Rangers are in the hit column.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Andrew.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Here's Joey Gallo now, and he puts it on the ground to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank. Odor connects for a 2-run home run. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead.
And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Asdrubal.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a pop-up now. Bregman is there. And that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Texas. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The third baseman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Miller's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. DeShields is there. He's got it 1 away. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch is a cutter looked at. 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
The 1-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitches just off the plate. This is every pitcher's nightmare, a guy that's up there with a plan and not just up there swinging at anything that you throw towards home plate.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Next up for the Stros, George Springer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error so far for the Astros. behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. Foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is lined softly here to the left side. Foul. Now another 0-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0. So coming to the plate, Ronald Guzman. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in now, Jett Bandy. As he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
So they'll slap an error on the catcher there, and you can tell he's not happy back there. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
0-1 pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Shin-Soo Choo.
Digging in to try it again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bandy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And now time granted here as he'll step out to rethink things down 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. ready with another 0-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Rangers leave one, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. At the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He'll start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Popped up. Andrus waits on it. 1 out.
The catcher, number 28, Robinson Chirinos.
1 away for the Astros here in the 6th, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball right on the black, taken for a strike.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
0-1, here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Chirinos, formerly a Texas Ranger, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Count still at 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Stepping in now, Michael Brantley. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now the 0-1. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail in this one 3-0. Digging in and looking for more, Elvis Andrus, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Elvis Andrus.
Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Man, that is the cardinal sin for any pitcher, and you never expect a guy of this caliber to make that mistake. Had the hitter down 0-2 and let him off the hook by plunking him. He'll be talking to himself about that one.
So a runner at first now with nobody out, and up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Good job there to jump ahead with the fastball. If he's going to get back on track out there, the fastball is what he's going to start to need locating first and foremost. Then he can work his other pitches off of that.
Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right. He's got it one away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Rougned Odor will stand in again as we flash you back here to the fourth inning. This was a two-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled away. Andres leads off first with one away. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that brings up the versatile Nomar Mazara. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Into the box now as Asdrubal Cabrera. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rangers leave a pair. They lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Josh Reddick. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Guzman is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
Now batting.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Digging in, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. One out, nobody on. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. DeShields coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Striding in once again, Carlos Correa. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A shot down the first baseline. On to first with it himself is Guzman, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. So striding forward now, Ronald Guzman. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Ronald Guzman.
First pitch on its way. Gets a good piece of it there, but this is foul off toward the third base coaching box. A windup and the 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash.
The catcher, number 28, Jeff Bandy.
Stepping in, Jet Bandy. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Reddick is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The center fielder, number 3.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Delino DeShields, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Everybody's different coming out of spring training. Some guys get off to torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. Not an altogether bad performance here. 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. 1-0 the count. DeShields, the runner at first with 2 gone. High in the air out to center field. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Texas, but they lead it 3-0. Standing in, Alex Bregman. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Miller's got his target. 1-1 on its way. Popped him up. Odor is calling for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. It's been a low-scoring affair. 3-0 our score as we show you the numbers for our 2 starters to this point in the contest. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. No hits to this point. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the signal is beckoning here. That'll do it for Shelby Miller.
Now pitching for the Rangers.
So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. In now, George Springer, as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Couple of good pitching performances by both clubs here. 3-0 our score as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap through the first 7 and change. So a runner at second, 2 down now, and digging into bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. So digging in now, Elvis Andrus head-to-head against Chris Devenski, batting .500, 4 for 8.
Andrus.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a ground ball out to the shortstop, Correa. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out.
The left fielder, Joey.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Sliding into the box, Rougned Odor is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Rangers set down in order, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So with his day fully over now, you get a look at the pitching line for the Rangers starter. He was great all night long.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. The 1-0 home. Liner toward right center. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Reddick.
Into the box, Josh Reddick, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. The 1-1. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 1-1 the count now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And this will be a called strike 2. And trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Houston, good night.
Hey, when this game started, there's no way they envisioned relying that much on the back end of the bullpen, but he gets the last 5 outs, sealing the win for the team and collecting the save for himself.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. The Texas Rangers took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Shelby Miller earns his first win of the season as he allows only 2 hits through 7+ innings of work. Jose Leclerc hammers down the 5-out save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.